The race for first is still on. Scented Edgy Commandment have not been in the feed. I have to imagine they've somehow clawed their way back in. But man, Deyy, MERO, and Reverse, nerves of steel, they're still in a monster.
And not only that, the score is now even, guys. They have picked up the 2 that they need to, at the very least, counter the 2 that Scented Edge and Commandment picked up just moments ago, and they get to disengage for free as DJ, Agents, and Skittles have full focus and attention on picking up that elimination left behind them. Remember, 3rd place is still on the line here for DJ, Agents, and Skittles, potentially a miraculous jump up, but even then, that is not completely out of the question for this trio, though. Looks like Scented was not able to get enough loot to stay in the game. He might have been taken out. He might have been picked off.
I've got information that it looks like Scented got taken out by a headshot bow and finish. Commandment and Edgy have to do it as a duo. The storyline is told when Scented and Edgy go into the final game in first, they don't lose. But right now, Scented is out. It's on Edgy and Commandment, and you're going up against Deyy, MERO, and Reverse. This is looking very, very dicey for Commandment and Edgy. 5 bandages, 1 mini monster. Everything they've practiced, everything they've prepared has come down to this. There's a team descending over the mountains, and they're going to need to do something. And it's Dubs, Mega, and Rokane. All the top teams are colliding and finding each other. Right now, it's DJ, Agents, and Skittles against MERO's team. Now it's Commandment and Edgy potentially against Dubs, Mega, and Rokane. And I don't know how their surge is looking. We saw it last game, Monster. 6 eliminations by MERO's team had them only just above surge when it came into the end game. Commandment and Edgy can't just hide. They can't just hold on. They need to start getting active as well as a duo with next to no loot.
And not only that, like sitting inside these wood builds here, it's only going to make them a target right now as they are on the outer edge of the base of the zone right here. There's so much pressure on the line here. There's so much at stake. Can Commandment actually clutch up right now with Edgy? We've seen Edgy. Edgy has done so much for this team already. He is literally leading with solo individual points based off his own performances this weekend. But we know Commandment to be the clutch. And MERO, Reverse2k, Deyy, they're still popping off. Another team wipe there. They're going to find the elite boys on the outer edge here at Pleasant Park. And it looks like they're going to be able to wipe this up and finish them up. Pick up the loot as well. Perfect here. That's another just delivery to bounce them back in because they actually needed all this loot here too. And look, they just find pieces of that trio there, but it's going to be enough to get them the loot to set them up here.
But then the zone goes back towards Commandment, Center, and Edgy, so they have a little bit of an advantage there, but MERO's team has the loot advantage. I saw floppers, I'm seeing cabbages. They have what they need to hold on, because with that elimination, they've now taken the lead. Or I believe it might still be tied up. No, I think they still 1 elimination behind, potentially.
They need 1 more.
They came in with a 2 elim need. They need 1 more elim to tie things up, but it is a trio v duo. Can someone stop Deyy, MERO, and Reverse? Because that's what it's going to take right now. Commandment, Edgy, they have the tournament in front of them. They are potentially going to become back-to-back runner-ups, and no one wants that. No matter what you do in life, that is such an unfortunate way to go down. Second place is so incredibly important. It's you have to be proud of it, but I know they want the win and they need to play for it. Reverse2k also has a great loadout right now. They're on the edge of zone. If they get 5th zone, it's going to be very, very hard for Commandment and Edgy to come back from, but they're on different parts. They're not on top of each other, which means right now, the zone gods, the NRG, the luck could come into this one right now and see if they can do it, because, I don't know, Deyy, MERO, and Reverse are poised to the north. You have Edgy and Commandment on the south. Which way is half-half going to go if Commandment and Edgy can even hold on for that long?
It's literally going to come down to that right now as far as who can get this zone here. Commandment, if you're Commandment, if you're Edgy, you are praying the zone lands on you. You do not want to rotate as a 2-man team. With the way this waterfront works out, you are going to be an open target here. Remember, where Reverse2k, MERO, and Deyy are positioned right now, they can actually oversee the downhill that they're sitting on. They can look out and see everyone on that riverfront there. And there's so many other teams that can do that as well. This is where the lobby focus can truly kick in here. And guys, this is the final game. This is game number 12. After 2 days of grueling competition, it has literally come down to a 2-point difference maker of our top teams here in the final game. And it's not all over. They're trying to now find this one. Can they get this play to drop down? The piece control was good, but it was not enough.
And this is the confidence you need right now. They are playing for first, and zone pulls across. Neither of them get it. Deyy, MERO, and Reverse have to move. Edgy and Commandment have to move. Right now, Centered is down, but you know he is still IGL and leading that team right now. From beyond the grave, he is telling them where to go, where to rotate, up, down, left, right, and that is absolutely pivotal as well. At the same time, you've only got 2 players up, but you truly do have the brain power of 3, and looks like Commandment, Edgy are doing just that. They're rotating in front of Dubs, Mega, and Rocade. They're breaking their way in. I really want to see how their Storm Surge is looking once it triggers. They are the first ones in, and they might need to get some damage on the board right now. 50 players alive. NA East is staying stacked to the very end. Whether you're in last, whether you're in first, everyone is playing their heart out here today after 12 games. That is truly, truly commendable here. No one has started W keying. Everyone is still playing the best Fortnite they can, and Edgy and Commandment are going to need to right now. As Degen and Aegis looks like they're falling in the feed, you need these teams to stay up to get active. Can we have Kanata, Macwood, Bucky? Where are they? Are they going to run potentially into MERO's team right now? Because MERO's team, someone needs to stop them, and Deyy and MERO have been tagged up on the rotate. Reverse has taken over. There's a lot of focus going on right now. There are a lot of eyes on this area. Deyy, MERO, and Reverse have left their rotate pretty late, but if they make it, things are looking more and more set for this team. 2v3 monster. NA East, my heart can't handle this.
They're here. They have made it. They are just one step closer now, once again, to making this final rotate. All teams are going to start getting placement points here as well. And we're watching it. We're watching it right now. We're watching who can actually survive the test of time, who can outperform one another here in the final moments. And honestly, even for Edgy and Commandment, even if they make it that far, MERO, Deyy, and Reverse do the best work when they make it here. The moving zones, the final zones. They are virtually guaranteed elims at this point because you know they're going to pop off, and they are clutch up savages. Like, this is where they play best Fortnite here.
At the same time as well, we've been focusing on the 2-horse race at the front, and it's even more so now. Jampa, Threats, and Rise in 3rd are down. Degen, Aegis, Skittles in 4th are down. Mega
Deyy
Dubs,
finds
in 5th
Acorn.
is still up. Deyy finds an elim. This is genuinely down to Commandment's team versus Deyy's team. Nothing else matters at the top right now. No one can overtake them. They are battling it out. They are duking it out blow for blow. Every elimination you come up will be the difference. These 2 teams have been within 1 or 2 eliminations the difference now around top 3 for so long today. Deyy, MERO, and Reverse have played a little bit of catch up, and they need to push forward. The loadout is looking a little bit worse than what I originally thought right now, but Commandment, Edgy, they're not in the feed. They're not getting elims, but they're not going down either. They are rotating. Can they run up the low ground as a duo, or are they going to change the playstyle?
Huge.
As Deyy is looking for it right now. Deyy's been a little bit quiet today. It's been the story of MERO, and no, Commandment is so low. He's almost down. Edgy's going forward. 3 builds. Edgy, you have to show us what you can do. You've been clutching up so many points today as a solo. You're going to need to, because Deyy is still getting points on the backside. Commandment gets some meds off. I hope Commandment has some builds in the back pocket. Deyy is falling behind, but MERO, Reverse are leading the charge, and Dey's picking up the eliminations. So is MERO.
My gosh.
They're charging
Edgy's
forward,
down.
and no, Edgy is down. It's all up to Commandment. He has to take on a full trio of the best
MERO's
players in the
down.
world, but MERO goes down. Dey's goes down. It's just
Dey's
Reverse.
down.
It is Reverse2k versus Commandment. Reverse2k
There's no
put
way.
a target on his back earlier this week. He might get the revive onto MERO. He stood up in front of everyone and said, we're the best trio, and now Rev2k has to back it up. It looks like they get up MERO, but can he make it in? This is going to be so close. Commandment goes down.
Commandment's down. Edgy is down.
If Reverse and MERO keep pushing, they might have this, but Reverse is getting lit up as well. They both might go down early. Reverse is 5 HP. He goes back for him. He doesn't get it. Where is MERO in all of this? MERO has to hold on. This is coming down to single points the difference. 1 tick to zone. MERO, you stepped up in front of the whole lobby and showed everyone who you are. You need to hold on.
And there it is.
Down. They're both out. Was the extra placement enough, Monster? This is just too close.
Absolutely, and again, they had the Elim lead as well, and now on high ground, though, Saf, Avery, and Stretch are here to put down the pain and power of height. They've done it all weekend long. They have literally played for victory after victory every single game. And now we get to see them once again try to play for a big dub here. Avery's going to hop on down. He wants to get inside the mix here. Here comes the pump shot. That's a beautiful white tag. Scope goes down. And now it's time to finish things up and wrap up these last 3 teams. Can Saf, Stretch, and Avery close out in dominant fashion here? Avery's on fire right now. There's a beautiful pump and a finish. Get him out of here. Another team wipe off for Avery there. Aussie, this has been a phenomenal FNCS NA East. I mean, we've watched nothing but pop-off fest. This last game couldn't have been any closer as it does come down to the final stretch here.
This could be a battle for top 3. Sap, Stretch, and Avery in 6th. Mega Dubs and Roque just went down. Sap, Stretch, and Avery need to win this for a podium finish. 3rd is on the line. Avery jumps out the side. Sap goes down. Stretch is up there. Avery, we talked about it. You have big shoes to fill. You jumped up and you took over the same spot. Can you happen from the high ground? Kaz goes down. Avery's doing everything he can, but it just wasn't enough. He played it so well. Kaz, Aspect, and Hoofishy, their 2nd victory out of the day. What a performance from Stretch, Sap, and Avery, though. Avery stepped up so big when it mattered, but it's the battle for the top spot. I don't know. Monster, 1st and 2nd, they went down close. I think Deyy, MERO, and Reverse got more limbs, but they needed 2 more. Did he get extra placements? Has MERO managed to do it yet again?
We might have seen another phenomenal finish, and again, it's going to come down. One team is going to walk away with an absolute heartbreak here, but you know what? We have to commend everyone that has played so far today, as exceptional as you guys have played today. Thank you, NAEs. Thank you guys for the awesome games. For Monster Deface, Aussie Antics here at the desk,